Hey guys, welcome back to Online Awana. It's Wednesday again.
Miss Collette here.
Mr. Tim here. Hey, I hope you guys have really been working on your verses this week. We've only got a couple of weeks of Awanas left, so I hope you guys are really working hard to finish up any verses you have to earn any awards that you've worked really hard this year to achieve. So continue to work really hard.
Do you have a joke for us this week?
I've got a couple of jokes, but before we get to that, I want to, last week we talked about faith and trust. I'm going to continue to talk about that, so I want you guys to be kind of thinking about faith and trust as I tell these funny jokes, because God has really, really laid that on my heart the past couple of weeks, is about faith and trust. So just be prepared to be thinking about that, and that's where we're going to continue to go from, when I tell these jokes. So here we go. These are some really funny jokes. I was addicted to the hokey pokey, but I turned myself around.
Well, I was going to tell a pizza joke, but it was too cheesy.
Too cheesy, I get it. So, yeah. Hey, I got another one. If at first you don't succeed, skydiving probably isn't for you.
Oh, I get it. There's no redoing skydiving.
You get one time to do it.
Well, did you know that leopards are terrible hide-and-seek players?
Why are they bad at hide-and-seek?
Because they're always spotted.
I see. Leopards have spots. They're always spotted. Oh, yeah. So, guys, I want to pick up a little bit from where we left off last week. Like I said, God has really laid the faith and trust on my heart. In fact, I've talked to Pastor Shane a couple of times this week on how much the God's really laid that on my heart. That I hope you guys have prayed about it, and to ask Him to strengthen your faith and trust. I know I've really missed seeing you guys. I think that's why God's really laid on my heart is, I miss seeing you guys on Wednesday night. I miss seeing the adult workers on Wednesday night. I miss seeing the Kid City on Sunday morning and just being together. I just really miss that. And it would be easy for us to, maybe lose sight of that a little bit with not being able to get together.
We do have to put our trust in God that things will get back to, whatever we want to call normal. We'll be able to come together again and worship and just spend time together in God's house.
Yeah, and I got a couple of verses again this week. The first verse I want to read to you is out of Matthew chapter 17, verse 20. And it says, "Because you have so little faith, truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, and you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you."
So, if we have just a little tiny bit of faith, God will work for us?
God will work for us. But I don't think He's talking about the physical mountain like we see when we go to Colorado, the Rocky Mountains. It might be something with school, or possibly something with your brothers or sisters. So, right now, the mountain may be struggling with getting your schoolwork done because it's, been really nice outside, and it would be a lot easier to play video games or go outside and ride your bicycle. I think maybe that's what God's talking about, is maybe not the big physical mountains, but maybe the little things that get in our way sometimes.
But it just takes a little bit of trust and a little bit of faith in God, and He's ready to go to work for you.
That's right. So I have one more verse for you out of Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 29. And it says, "But if from there you seek the Lord with all your seek the Lord your God, you will find Him if you seek Him with all your heart and all your soul."
So what that's telling us is that if we seek God just a little bit, we're just going to see a little bit of God. But if we want to see God fully move in our lives, we've really got to spend time with Him. And there are several ways we can do that.
There are several ways. One is talking to God, praying to God. Another one would be working on your Awana verses, learning the verses so that you don't always have to go to the Bible to get to the verse. You have it in your heart so you can pull it from your memory and know the verse. Another way would be, when we can, is get back together at church and learn from each other and fellowship with each other. So I just really encourage you, I challenge you this week to really pray to God and ask Him to strengthen your faith and strengthen your trust in Him And I will do the same thing, because I think maybe that's why God has laid that on my heart so much in the past couple of weeks. Maybe I need to work on that a little bit too.
If you're not sure where to start or how to start, just talk to your parents, talk to Pastor Shane, send him a message. You can message us.
Yeah.
Any one of your Awanas leaders, we'd love to hear from you, and we'd love to share what we have from God to share with you.
Yeah. So until next week, continue to pray, continue to work on your verses, and strive to get as many done in the next couple of weeks that you can. So until next week, see ya.
Bye.